this is the perfect response Ancelotti can ever get for dropping Neymar, right? Because at this point, it feels like a one-leg Neymar or a 50% Neymar is better than almost all the attackers of Brazil, right? And what this match tells us is that Estivao is a starter for this team, if you like it or yes. Probably, I think Vinicius needs to be benched, or maybe Ancelotti gets a way to change his role or find him a new position, right? Because even Henrique, who came in the second half, was far better than Vinicius, right? He did much better than Vinicius did in the entire 90 minutes, right? The likes of Rafinha was off. It's like Matias Cunha was okay. It's like this Brazil team is just something else, right? Carlo Ancelotti, it's not too late, right? It's not too late to take Neymar Jr. to the World Cup, right? He needs to be there and he has to be there and he must be there, right? Because there is nothing, right? There is nothing that you can convince we the footballing fans that, right? We the ones who watch this game that there is a reason for dropping Neymar. Or maybe Neymar, you think maybe Neymar cannot create chances, maybe Neymar cannot be fit enough. Yes, we want that Neymar, right? Even if Neymar will be playing 15 minutes or let's say 45 minutes every match in the World Cup, right? At the World Cup for Brazil, I think that will be enough because this crop of players are something like they are just trash, right? Excuse me for my words, though. And to those who didn't watch this game, right? Let's get into the game. To those who didn't watch this game, Brazil started with Edison in post, Wesley, Bremer, Pereira, and Santos as their force and backline, and Andri Santos, that's the Chelsea player, and Casemiro, Man United player, as the double pivot, right? And they got Martinelli and Rafinha. I don't know if they were playing as double number 10s or wingers or like I didn't know the dynamic of the attacking of Brazil, right? And they got Matias Cunha and Vinicius Jr. at the as the front two, or let's say maybe at some point it felt like Rafinha was playing as the number 10. At other point it felt like it was Matias Cunha. Other point it felt like it was Gabriel Martinelli, right? Gabriel Martinelli is a pacey player, not a number 10, or he doesn't have that IQ of a number 10 side. And this is the France squad. Mike Maignan in post, Theo Hernandez, Upamecano, Konate, Ibrahima Konate, and Malo Gusto as their backline. And they had Adrian Rabiot and Aurelien Tchouameni as the double pivot. And they had Hugo Ekitike, Olise, and Dembele, and Mbappe as their front four. This France squad, right, is actually scary, bro. And even with that song they've dropped for this World Cup, is that makes it even more scary, right? Mind you, they have the likes of Ryan Cherki at the bench, right? N'Golo Kante was at the bench, Marcus Thuram, Desiree Doué. It's like they have even Kamavinga at the bench, right? The likes of Zaire Emery. This French squad is really scary. This French squad might even end up in the finals again because I don't see any real talent, right? Maybe the likes of Spain can eliminate them with teamwork, right? But that one is another talk or another topic for someday. Carlo Ancelotti, you are a great manager, right? Sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you make the wrong decisions. It's not too late to call Neymar back in this setup, right? Maybe you feel like, yeah, Neymar has not been fair to you for that criticisms that has been coming your way on the media, and you feel, and I heard a report that says uh, Carlo Ancelotti feels like it's Neymar is the one behind all these talks, right? But even with that being said, put that one aside. Get Neymar into this team, and pray and hope that Estivao is 100% fit for the World Cup, and you need to give Hendrick some minutes in this squad, right? Hendrick needs to be, if even not your starting number 9, at least a bench player for the World Cup. And the likes of Joao Pedro has a shout too. This match that we witnessed today was like it wasn't the A game for it, like it was not the best. And besides, Brazil has not been their selves, or they have not been in their best form in almost a decade now, right? If even not more than a decade, right? Right now, these Brazilian players need to step up. Or the thing is, just put Vinicius on the bench, because Vinicius has shown it time and time again that he cannot be the go-to man for Brazil, right? He cannot be that figure that the Brazilian squad will look up to. When you bring in Neymar, Neymar will unite this team, if you like it or yes. He will like give them that drive motion, right? That drive to work for the country, to do whatever it takes to get at least to the semi-finals or quarter-finals in this World Cup for you guys, right? This crop of players is trash, man. Like some player performances, Mbappe's goal was very, very, like that was a typical Mbappe's goal, right? He doesn't need to slow down to get a goal, right? When he's at his full speed, right? And you have the likes of Dembele, which that pass from Dembele was very, very good, right? And not even talk about the tackle from Aurelien Tchouameni to win the ball. And Olise, the likes of Olise and Hugo Ekitike was very, very good in this game, right? Especially those two goals that goal that these two guys combined to get the goal for France. That's their second goal for France, even when they were down to 10 men. And I think that was a silly tackle from Upamecano, Diet Upamecano, right? With that being said, it's all this match preview or match after match talks is all about Brazil need to improve. Carlo Ancelotti, you need to do your homework right, because and one thing that I saw in this game is Mbappe and Rafinha are the best or will be the best left wingers, right? If they have a standing striker or a goal poacher that can carry some pressure, right, off them, these guys can be. Vinicius is not that guy for the country side. He's that guy for the club side for Real Madrid, fine, but he's not that guy for Brazil. These guys need to step up.